Hello GDQ, I am Chrysalis. This is going to be a new game plus speedrun of Mad Max 2015. Now disclaimer, I have been practicing this the last week, and it has not been going well. So I might make mistakes. Overall, the run may be only maybe 5 minutes longer or a little bit more than intended, but I'm estimating 2 hours and 30 minutes for the run. However, by a certain point in the game, if I am not where I need to be to progress the rest of the story, I have a backup save. This game is really fidgety with its melee combat, and if you don't play well for a speed run, you can't progress the game by a certain point in a speedy manner. So that said, even if we make some mistakes, we're gonna push through. I want to show this game off. I want more people to play the game, maybe even take it up to speedrun if they want to. But here we go. Now, I'm gonna take a couple extra steps for this, but to ensure that we have a new game plus, I am just going to load up a file. Now what New Game Plus is, I think it's been confirmed that it's a glitch by the developers, but once you beat the game, you're able to free roam, and after you beat the game, you have access to Max's leather jacket and his iconic double-barrel shotgun. So this save file has these unlocked, so we're gonna exit out to the main menu. What the jacket does is reduces incoming damage by 50%, all damage, and it actually saves us about 125 scrap from having to buy it and upgrade as what's required for game progression. So we go back to, we confirmed that we have the items here, so we're going to start up on this. Now we do not start with the leather jacket and shotgun right away. It's only after we complete the first act of the game that we can use these items. For the purpose of this, I am streaming live, so I will not have my live split up, but I will let you know when time starts and when time ends. I do have my live split up on my laptop. Now when we start a new game, it goes into a cutscene which we can skip, but this movie we cannot. So we could talk about various things about the game before we actually get into it. Like how this game was released in 2015, but it was overshadowed by another popular series game, Metal Gear Solid 5. And I don't think a lot of advertisement was done for the game either, being also released in conjunction with the movie. Also, this game is non-canon, it has nothing to do with the movies. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Now at the very start of the game, we are locked in our movement. We are unable to sprint. So our fastest form of movement is rolling. need to pick up some water here, but we're not going to drink all of it right now. Just take a sip and carry on.
The dog is letting me.
We're still rolling. We are unable to sprint yet. Now we freed our puppy, and our buddy Chum there offers to help the dog, or we kill him. So he's helping our dog, but we need to find wire for Chum's buggy to then carry on to his hideout, where our puppy can get the care that he needs. Now, ignoring this enemy, there are 5 enemies up ahead that we have to kill, and we have 2 shotgun bullets. What we want to do is hopefully get 2 double shotgun kills. Alright, we got 2 kills, which is also really good. Now, in this game, there is a gimmick called legend ranks. Each rank is an increment of 10 levels, and what's required to beat the game is only getting 30 levels, otherwise the title being Gas Guzzler. And if we do not have that rank at a certain point in the game, we cannot progress the game past that point. That was Griffa. We don't formally meet him at this point, but we do see him twice throughout the game. The first time is mandatory, which he will show up in about 20 minutes. The second time is optional, but he is required to visit a second time if and especially you don't have the levels required. Griffa is used to boost various resource abilities as well as our skills to an extent. But by killing 2 of those enemies there, we want to... Our first goal is to get 8 melee kills without taking damage, and we are currently at 2.
Yes, from that look point, we may be able to spot your car.
Right now we are looking for our car, the black on black. But we soon shortly discover that it has been ripped apart. Excuse me. And Chum explains that he has a vehicle for us, the Magnum Opus. However, there's some work that we have to put into it.
What is this place?
You are in the outer over there.
The vehicle itself is also important for 2 other story points in the game, because we need to have certain upgrades for our vehicle at 2 different points in order to progress. So here we are at Chum's hideout. We're skipping the cutscene, of course, but he shows us what the vehicle he's working on is. And how we need to put work in it. Here it is right now.
We will
So what we're
liberate
doing
her.
is we are getting a car body
Where the chariots of old went to die.
for the Opus.
Where we must go in the dead of night, and the buzzard guardians are away on their fine hunt. We are low on fuel. Unfortunately, with gas time.
Now it's a good time for donations.
We should find enough fuel for us to make it to the graveyard.
Up ahead are 3 enemies that we want to kill again without taking damage.
What prizes do you hold?
She's out of gas.
What a great bounty. We're in luck.
Well, that was risky.
Oh, you win. Right up.
All right. Painless.
Fill her up, huh? All the way to the brim.
We are on 5 kills. We are also working on clearing 5 scrap locations.
Praises, she's full. But let's bring an extra.
And with this one, we just cleared 2.
Or blowing something up. Now, let us make haste before the
We are
night
currently
begins
on
with
7 minutes and
birds
8
rare.
seconds. We grabbed the fuel can and put it in the back of our vehicle because there's a gate that we have to blow up that we will not be able to destroy otherwise.
Unguarded. The gasoline scent. One blast should split it wide open.
So
That's all that's required, and off we go.
Exaltation. She's cracked open.
Again, we don't want to take any damage, so we don't want to be too close to the explosion,
Like strangers.
because it could still burn us.
Dangling man killers everywhere. Tread carefully.
Now we want to be safe here, so I'm going to focus on this part, and hopefully I get through without getting blown up. So if you'll excuse me.
More traps ahead.
Oh boy.
Stop it! Go! Go! The last place you want to get trapped is buzzard territory. Close. Keep rolling.
Alright, we made it through. And without taking damage. Our vehicle did. But that's alright. As long as we
Place down
didn't.
here. I'll lower the body onto it.
Now as soon as I get the next 3 kills, I will be purposely getting hit. Because that is the only way when going for the hitless legends will you get credit. Of which they are 8, 12, and 15 enemies without getting killed. Or getting hurt. Melee kills without getting hurt. So we actually have to be in melee combat for it to
Still
count.
waste two.
And then get hit. So as we are making our way through, we already grabbed 1 piece of scrap. We're about to get our second and the car body.
And you've got the whole world up there in your hand. You got a choice to make. Which one shall be
Now as for which one we go with the wild hunt. The one we need is the shovel face, but we will be picking that up a little bit later. And we need the wild hunt currently for a mission objective later in the game. Alright, with that, we got our first objective, and we are on 4 kills without damage.
Almost. Run! Go! Go! Please, do not let us be set aflame! Shoot for the fuel tank!
Okay.
Oh, hell pursues us!
This is another objective for later in the game. Destroying 5 buzzard vehicles by any means necessary. That's 2.
Yes, Saint! Yes, creatures of the underworld!
And this next one is 3. Now we make our escape. Now one very important item in this game is that top right corner, the save icon. Because there's a number of things that we are unable to do. Whoops, I hope I didn't get hit there. Until certain dialogue is finished and that auto icon pops up. Otherwise, we are unable to fast travel anywhere. Until certain dialogue is finished. Drink water. We just passed the 13-minute mark. I really hope I didn't take damage there when I crashed into the rock. I don't think I did. It doesn't look like I did. But if you take damage from any source, it resets your kill count. If you do not already have the legend for 8, 12, or 15 melee kills without taking damage.
Just junk and parts.
I lost a second going up those stairs. There we go. And we're upgrading our vehicle with the harpoon and the grill.
Just stand a chance.
So we are currently on 3.
See those metal monsters?
3 scrap locations completed.
Bring them down for good.
Ramming could damage our front, but it should work.
I messed up the harpoon. That's alright though. You do want to try and be a little closer to it.
Tear it down.
So we tear down these 3 harpoons, and we make our way to this observation point to scan the camp that we are going to be clearing.
Scout it out.
Oh, yes, yes. Just see if they've nasty
Whoops.
surprises and wait for the righteous.
What's the
Got out
purpose
just
of these
slightly too
meals?
early. That's alright though. Okay, we got the camp, a flamethrower, and the sniper.
Sniper out front. Gates defended. War crier.
We do want to be careful with the sniper.
Spotted us now and preparing for battle.
This gotta be quick. It's clear.
Because with our health,
Tank
that
speed,
sniper can
wait.
kill us.
We'll rip it off. Harpoon awaiting your command. And we
There we go. Defense is down. Now we break through the gate. And I'm hurt. Our kill count is reset.
Gotta shut him up.
The Legion will split you open. Our defeat is sealed. Get blizzard.
Alright. Now we're on 5 kills.
The black on black is gone.
We should have been on 9, but I took damage on accident. This is our first artifact. We will be picking up 3 in total. Now normally we'd just be clearing the camp. However, there is scrap that we need. And we need a lot of it. And one of the quickest way to do that is mother loot crates in storms. Unfortunately, we can't just trigger one. However, this happens every time at the start of a new game. And I got lucky this time with all 3 scrap crates are actually quite close to each other.
Sit tight.
I want to be careful opening these because when it explodes like that and the gear, the loot falls out, it can actually hit you, and we do not want that. We are low enough health as it is. Now we go over here and pick up the last crate, which should be easy job. And hopefully it doesn't fly off somewhere, just like that one did. And there we go, 1,000 scrap. And less than 20 minutes. Now we're flying. We are actually doing really good.
Best way to go.
Now I didn't need to kill these guys. However, I'm behind on the body count. And I don't want that. I want to be up to date. I want to be where I should be. So with the 5 and those 3, we are at 8 kills. And we want to get 4 more, hopefully without taking any damage. Now here's a locked pace. We cannot sprint until we get to the bottom here.
What do you want?
Here we formally meet Griffa, and he invites us to seek him out, which we will do after we clear this camp. Now I want to get 4 kills without taking damage. Let's hope that I can do that. Perfect.
Destroy the pump. Make it so that there's no reason for them to come back.
Oh my
Feel strong.
god.
One can will do the trick.
You have no idea how hard it is. Now we planned on that. That is exactly what we wanted to do. What we wanted to happen.
The one from the tunnels.
So now we continue on with the game. All threat in this territory is cleared. So we meet up with Chum Bucket and we go and visit Griffa for the first time.
There's something needs to...
If you have to wander solo, please take this flare.
Now's a good time for any donations.
Point skywards and fire.
Sorry, I don't announce that. I get
with the
hyper-focused
car.
on the game sometimes.
I do this alone.
Oh, never mind, old Chum Bucket. Never mind the old black finger.
Chum Bucket has smart dialogue sometimes. Too bad we don't listen to all of it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And with that, we are Day Lizard. Now we only need 20 more levels. And this is why the very first act is the most important. Because
Spotters.
getting Day Lizard
That's trouble.
is entirely possible, however extraordinarily difficult. But it sets us up
There's a car.
so quickly for the rest of the game. Now there'll be one more upgrade
Any trouble?
for the vehicle that we'll be getting before we complete Act 1 of the game.
To steal her away from us. I had to take her somewhere safe.
No time to waste then. We've a car to build.
Yes, we do. Oh, we've done righteous work, Saint. We have what we need to install the nitrous boost.
Ah, the nitrous boost.
Nitro done yet?
Oh, yes. Nitro installed. Now, let's baptize her and pull the holy sled. I know just the place.
What the game wants us to do is boost off of there in any manner.
A spotter. We must silence them.
Now we could have done it at full speed. However, we had to wait until the objective actually loaded. Now we destroy these 2 vehicles. That completes Act 1, and off we go. Now I can get Max's upgrades now, but I like to wait until just a little bit later, because it's not completely necessary to get all the upgrades available to you at this time.
Go, go, go! Hold on!
Granted, we do want them.
Those boys are the crew of Stankum, Scrotus' deadliest underling. You profane defilers, scavenger scum!
Now we go back to Trump's hideout to inspect the people that bombed us out of there in the first place.
Somewhere we can rebuild.
Reason we had to escape is because we were followed back.
Jeet, of the Great White, we can make a deal. Trust they don't kill us.
Doesn't sound safe. That the best we can do?
I don't think we have a choice, Zane.
What is this place?
This makes number 4.
The Great White is Cheat's territory. Else in this realm. It's been overrun by Scrotus. War boy camps and patrols are everywhere.
That makes 4 scrap locations. We're only missing 1. We'll be getting it later. And this makes 2 relics. We're only missing 1, and we'll be getting it later. Now normally, you want to just be able to, you want to just drive the Jeet stronghold. However, this travel point is absolutely necessary because it saves us so much time having to drive from point A to B. This particular travel point we will be using a few times, a couple times. So taking the time to get this fast travel point like saves us minutes just out of convenience. There it is. Never fails. There's always a vehicle that comes out as we are coming back down. Right. So we have Max's iconic double barrel shotgun, and we only are going for the weapon parry as well as the Jimmy bar, which literally we will only be using once throughout the whole game. Okay, the vehicle didn't spot me. Alright, now we can safely make our way to Jeet's stronghold. Right after tearing down that tower. Not only do we get a legend from that, 4 Scarecrow Towers, but it also reduces the threat level in Jeet's territory, which we do not need to do a lot. We only need level 4 threat in Jeet's territory for a certain upgrade to carry on with the game.
Are you saying you can build me?
If Jeet has the parts I need, I saw one dismantled once.
Jeet's territory and Pink Eye's territory are the only 2 areas where we need a certain threat level to buy certain parts for our vehicle to carry on with the game.
But there are no friends nor favors in this wretched man.
Now we have a car behind us, but he means nothing. 'Cause as soon as we get close to the stronghold, he backs out. Now here we make a deal with Jeet for Sanctuary, if you want. More for a garage for Chum.
I wonder.
It's not much of a
Now I'm jumping over stairs because it's the fastest mode of travel. Unless you slide down them.
I have a deal with Jake.
Because Max likes to
have it, huh?
step on every step.
Help me find the requisite parts and some kind of a trigger mechanism. Oh, you want a trigger, driver?
Here we are getting our sniper rifle.
Take a look. Maybe your scrap monkey can make something of it. We don't figure that stuff out.
And Chum is going to build this for us.
Grab something, Saint. I stand ready to do the good work. Long shot installed and ready for action. I'd say we have
Now the wrist upgrade that we got from Max doesn't really help us, but is required to upgrade. Get 3 upgrades for Max.
Trying to put the sniper rifle to the test.
I'm confident it will serve our purposes without fail.
Better than I thought. Nice balance.
Yes, my fingers were controlled by otherworldly.
So we got our sniper and we do a little test shooting, rifle shooting, just to see how well it works out. We do that, then we carry on. There we go. Pull the vehicle out of its grave. And we only need to do that once. And we are clearing this camp for 2 reasons. It's the fastest to do.
I'm going. Wait here.
There we go. That's perfect. We did lose our shiv, but that's alright. Ah, that's alright. It's alright, we're getting hit, but I'm not worried about that. That's what I wanted. Alright, we did that. Now we can just carry on with clearing the rest of the camp. There's 2 more enemies. But getting certain melee objectives is incredibly difficult. Mainly because the enemies are pain in the behind. However, what we did do there was we got our Fury filled in 40 seconds, our Fury filled in 30 seconds, and we got a 25 hit combo. And let me tell you, getting those things is vastly important. Despite the hits that we took, especially with the War Crier, enemies get buffed. They hit faster, hit harder.
be able to roll up closer.
But that's alright.
You're not leaving, right?
Now, even though we picked up 3 mother crates, we still want 2 of these scrap vehicles. Now, what these scrap vehicles are, when we return them to a stronghold, we get 500 scrap. An extra 1,000 scrap. And that is what we want. That is what we need. Now, if at any point we get lucky and we come across another scrap vehicle, depending on the location, we want to grab it and bring it back to Jeet's stronghold. Only reason why we wouldn't return it to a stronghold is because it would be too far out of the way from our normal route, and it would just be a bigger loss of time.
Metallic monstrosities everywhere.
Now, if we don't come across another one randomly, that is alright. Again, it's already planned where we get our scrap.
There's a campsite.
Yeah, actually went out of the way. This is Crowdazzle. We're not talking to him. We're only visiting that spot to unlock the fast travel point, because it is also necessary to have that, as it saves us 30 seconds to a minute. Here we are scoping out the Jaw,
I could take him out
an
with
area that we need access to continue on through the game.
I have a few rounds. Make them count.
But currently we are not.
I'm gonna take a look.
Yes, yes. But please, hurry back.
Whoa.
This is very bad terrain.
That's bad. That was dangerous. Oh, I forgot. Very important. Again, Max's leather jacket reduces our damage by 50%. Only available after you beat the game, or in New Game Plus when making a New Game Plus file. Now with the shotgun, we technically have 5 shells. Okay, that was risky. I don't normally do that. That's another one. 5 Scrotus lead slingers. And we will be going for a total of 10. Also, why I went out of my way earlier is because we will be taking down 5 sniper towers.
That must be it. We're not ready to take that.
Which is all routed to get the extra objectives that we want.
The car needs more power and grip. It needs side armor and a grill to shield the nose.
Now we actually want to be careful going down that because it's too easy to die. Just fall off the edge and die. The threshold for falling to your death is not a large gap. Now, for what we'll be needing later in the game, which is a car paint color, we are going to a camp to acquire that paint color. And paint colors are only acquired from killing top dogs in their respective camps. Now I'm killing these two snipers because I don't want them to be in my way or bother me while I'm killing the top dog. It is a very real chance that the snipers can shoot you in the middle of your fight. Whoops. That's alright, we don't need them. We can just continue. Whoops. I did forget that an enemy can fall on you and you take damage very stupidly. Oh, there's a shiv there, and I do need one, but that's okay. There's another shiv in our path that we can pick up, which we will be using against the boss, the top dog. Now, I'm not worried about my fury. I did get another 25 hit combo, which is greatly appreciated. Let me pick this up.
Hey, don't touch that thing.
Off we go. We don't need to kill him. We can just carry on.
We're under attack. Arm yourself.
I will be picking up some water after this fight. And what we want to do is grab this and lead him over here. That's all right. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good fight. That was a smooth fight. Drink water. Alright. We will turn this off so that we may make our escape. Loot him for scrap and bullets. For safety, I am going to fill up on water here. Okay. Now we make our way out of the camp. We get some extra loot. Get our shiv back. And we might want to make our way back to our vehicle. And onto our second scrap vehicle. And I fell off the edge, but I moved closer to the wall. And rolled. And that is the safest way to do that without taking any damage.
Look, a dusty demon, a sandy screwer. Don't get too close. Oh, or it'll screw us too.
Always fun to do that. Your vehicle takes some damage and you take slight damage, but that's alright. We do that and carry on. Now for this area, it would be nice to have a scrap vehicle just randomly spawn for us, but we're not going to be that lucky. And once again, that's okay. We are almost at our destination. There we go. There we go. Now the reason why we do this instead of breaking down the gate, which we can do, die. I just didn't want to get punched in the back of the head by them. Killing those two is actually a waste of time. I could have used a shotgun shell, but that's alright. We just want to distract those enemies enough, climb up this ladder, get the scrap vehicle, and we move on. There's nothing else from this camp that we need. And the only other hope that we can wish for is to not have any vehicles catch us. While driving any enemy vehicle, you can drive anywhere undetected, unless you come across an enemy faction different from the vehicle that you're driving, of which there are buzzards, Scrotus, and Road Warriors. Road Warriors are the red tinted vehicles. Buzzard vehicles are brownish, like rust, brown rust, with spikes on their vehicles. And you call Scrotus vehicles basically what I'm driving, bluish. Alright, we made it back to camp, and that's, I think, all the scrap that we need for the rest of the game. With this, Chum introduces us to Archangels, and we have to build this one as part of the main story progression. A Wasteland Classic.
I wish I had no you.
However, even when we build it, we are not sticking with the Jack for too long, which is the current Archangel that we are driving. The Archangel that we will be needing is called the Speed Demon.
This way. Recall our companion.
And what we're doing is picking up 2 Wasteland missions, which is also required for... Oh no, I started it too early. This is a bug. If you try and talk to Jeet too early after picking up Chum's mission, he bugs out and you are unable to talk to Jeet. There are 2 ways to fix this. One is quitting out the game, and 2 is exiting and re-entering the stronghold. And there we go. If you're going to speedrun this, do not talk to Jeet too early. Now what we're doing as part of a Wasteland Classic, building the Jack, we need the proper car body.
Great tidings for us.
Now I got 2. I would normally go into that camp to destroy the last sniper tower that I need. But going there is risky, and I don't want to do that.
These tires all exposed!
However, it doesn't help that I now have 3 vehicles on me. Not for long, though. I think they gave up already. And here is where we're getting the shovel face, I believe, for the jack.
Looky! Oh, looky! Is that a shell?
Now I have bullets, I have a shiv, I am good on ammo.
I'll repair it in no time.
So we will just continue on. We are not worried about clearing that scrap location. It's too much time, and it's not really worth it.
All these blackened lines smell convoy.
Oh, great. Exactly what we didn't want. We will not be
This hideout.
dealing with this convoy in any way.
I don't know. Too many nooks and tunnels and dugouts to say for sure.
Better find the right one.
However, we do want to avoid any unnecessary damage. Just for now.
The red tank! The leader is exposed!
There.
Forget not the
That was a
grand
little
motion.
annoying.
Oh, I think I see its sight.
Careful.
Alright, so we got the car body. What we're doing for Jeet is getting rescuing the man from the bullet farm. So that Jeet can have his own little powder maker. Gunpowder. Apparently only people from this bullet farm know how to make the powder required. Right mixture, whatnot. Now, I must say I'm good on health. And I have water anyway, so I'll be fine. We are not worried about killing these individuals. We could just run past them, no harm. Up next, though, is a encounter with 5 enemies and our first shield guy.
I heard tell there's one who knows how to cook powder here.
And if I was that one?
I'd get you out of here. Are you him or not?
Alright, well, I'm doing alright.
Yes. Yes, I am. Seeing as you killed those
I
two
only-
who fed me.
Everything is going fine.
call me
I only
Brass
need to
Cap.
worry about getting
Hail from the
one
bullet
more 25 hit combo.
Get
And with
yourself to
everything
Jet's
else,
wagon.
I should be good.
They're waiting for you.
Righto. I'm going now.
I come here to pick up the water just because I can. Now that that's done, we are going to be rescuing the Dinky D. See if he survived the surprise attack on Chum's hideout.
Oh, no, my eyes well up. My
Good news,
home,
though,
my
spoiler
chapel, my
alert,
sanctum,
we
my
do
sacristy.
find
Oh,
Dinky D.
blown to
He is perfectly
smithereens by
fine.
infidels,
He's a good little dog.
non-recognizable bits of profane nothingness.
There might still be something here.
My buggy? Doom copper. She
I'm
lives
going
here.
to
Steady
get back a
now,
little bit of
folks.
health. Not fully, I don't need to be full health.
There you are.
We can't sprint in here, so we
One
roll
or two.
twice and
Good dog.
immediately pick up the dog
Dinky D's alive.
and
I knew how it prevailed.
put him in the back and make our way back to
Taking it back to
Jeets.
Jeets Fortress. Meet me there.
Indeed. Indeed.
Now, if we're lucky, what we hope to get while driving the buggy is 3 vehicle kills. Doesn't always happen. It's something you wish for. Unfortunate if it doesn't, but that's alright. It doesn't hurt us. Now you can hear the Dinky D barking. There's a minefield over there, but we are not clearing that. There is, however, a convoy. If we're lucky, the convoy will be going in the direction that we want to go. Or not. And because I went out of my way, now the route changed. As we make our way to... Oh no, everything's fine. Huh. And no vehicles for us to destroy. Unfortunate. But that's alright though. I'm confident that we will at some point get one more 25 hit combo. And if we don't, which would be extremely unfortunate by that point, we get our Fury filled up in 20 seconds or less. Now we install the car body. And soon we meet a character called Gut Gash.
No. You leave him alone. Dinky D's a friend. He's...
Stay.
Now we are currently on 58 minutes and 50 seconds.
It's a good thing cooking powder. I eat
We
well.
actually
I don't
do
try
need to
kill me all
build
the
at
time.
least one project, which is why we pick up the Wasteland mission to rescue this guy.
Hear the Dinky D? He growls, sniffs.
Later in the game, we will be needing to complete another project, but we'll get to that when we do. Now we make our way to Gut Gash's stronghold, and to finish building the Jack and complete a Wasteland Classic.
The lead slinger hit the gravel.
However, before we do get our before we make our way to Gut Gash, there are 2 things that we will be doing specifically. One is destroying our 5th sniper tower, and the other is getting our 5th scrap location. One of which, the sniper tower, will be coming up in just a few seconds.
That long shot will regret throwing it right at us.
Oh, I got shot. Ah, that's not good.
The war party, bidding us welcome.
It's alright though. We just carry on. Here we are getting our 5th scrap location.
Got it. You shoot the flare, and John Bucket comes to the rescue.
I stopped in a way that the engine turned off completely, but that's okay. Now you don't see it pop up, but that's because there's a UI bug. That happens every so often. The bug is corrected as soon as we get the gut gashes, where we will see the legends pop up. Whoopsie. There you go.
Keep your hands where I can see 'em.
Ooh, it's hot.
Keep the deviant Blackfinger lead. Don't need any of his perverted...
Okay. Chum tells us that he needs even more wire to
I need rope.
do his job. It's okay though. So we get up here.
Welding wire.
Level 10. Whoops. Alright, that's done.
Magnum opus, consecrated corpus of
No
the age
bug.
of combustion. Your guise is now that of the Jack.
Something sometimes happens if you do the menuing too fast there.
Or anything?
And not being able to interact with Jeet, the mission completion will not pop up. And in that case, you would actually have to, I think, go back to the main menu to reset the glitch. There's our 3rd. Pick up just a little extra.
So, killer.
Alright, now we are, I forgot what it was. Feral Fiend? Alright. So Gutgash tells him about, this item that we need. What we're doing now is we are upgrading our speed demon to the parts necessary. We upgrade our engine twice. I don't think. Okay, we can get the knuckle dusters, but I personally don't right now because I want to ensure that I don't kill future enemies too fast, and that ensures that I get a 25 hit combo when I face them. So I have to destroy Dimrim's convoy, and what I'm doing is the convoy is up ahead. I am looking for a plume of smoke that tells me, hopefully, where Dimrim's convoy is. Or where it's going. And I'm hoping... I did see the smoke on the right, but I'm hoping that it's going toward that camp, and I'll just meet up with it. Or I may have made a terrible choice. I made a bad choice. That's unfortunate. now I can't seem to keep control of the vehicle.
It's on the move.
Alright,
Roger, in our
so...
favor. Magnum opus and prevail.
Oh, that was terrible. And this is what I haven't mentioned this before, but it is too easy to spin out in this game. Especially if you
Their lead truck
get stuck on and start crawling on a rock
on its hood.
or boulder.
Well, to wield such a mysterious force.
So I wasted time just like trying to catch up to this. Oh, jeez. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. Oh, my. Let's get a little health back.
He's getting away, Saint.
Yeah, no dip. How about you fix up the car a little bit quicker? And this is one of the accidents that could happen in this game if you're not careful. See, what he's doing, he's actually blowing up his own convoy vehicles.
A war machine rolls nowhere.
Oh my. Wasting my ammo for this.
One by one they fall.
What? Would you?
Out of the fire.
That was
Tower the wreckage.
unnecessary. This is so unnecessary. And a waste of time. Oh my lord. Whatever, we got it done.
Unprofane.
It's not supposed to take that long. So we have the hood ornament. Jeet tells us how to make the thing. Chum Bucket actually makes the thing. But now we have the Thunderpoon.
I hear him calling. I hear him. Oh, do you? Pick a target.
Alright, I almost started driving off. We have the Thunderpoon, now we're just testing it out.
Just practice. No need to get itchy trigger fingers.
Did that? What happened to that? Okay. We're good. That bugged out for some reason. Now we have what we need to make our way through the job.
Their patrols are nasty, right? More frequent. Lady of War.
This car will need more work.
Touched by the angel. Their machines are truly Lady of War. Racing. Touched by the angel. Their machines are truly gifted.
Now, I'm not worried about my shotgun ammo, even though I wasted it on the convoy. Because, in a fight coming up, we actually get infinite shotgun reloads. As well as Thunderpoon, but in different phases.
And its blood-soaked fangs. Every time I see it, my gut rolls shrivel with fear. thundersticks are coming! Look! A tank! Oh, Ray!
We're actually doing fine, despite what it may look like.
The Talon stands loaded and ready. Black powder shall set us free. Get fire! One more down.
Ah, where'd he go? There we go.
It's a lead slinger.
Now what I want to do is I do want to have kind of a full stack of Thunderpoon armor. Because at this point we do get infinite Thunderpoon,
One destroyed.
and we also get a free refill.
Second King's done gone.
Quick refill, I should say.
Pull it down and make our own freedom.
There we go.
Hold on.
You wouldn't believe it, but it's actually hard to
Lungs are still pumping.
target the gate when you're trying to pull it down with the Thunderpoon.
I knew the magnum opus
Because there's so many enemies.
We're gonna find
And
this
it kind of shifts the auto target to the closest enemy.
If things are as bad
Which we don't like, we don't want, yet it happens. So you have to manually
And
aim.
we'll do the same for her as we have for the others.
Like, I want that target. Now we are making our way to Pink Ice territory. But once again, there are just a couple things that we will be doing before we actually get there. One is killing that guy. Oops. Another is killing this because we want to lower Pink Ice threat in this territory. Oh god, how do I...
She's in pain, Saint. I'm gonna fix.
How do you...
Convoy up ahead.
Oh my... Oh, it's L3. It's a bun.
Almost there. What are Pink Eye's defenses?
Just a big
What the...
wall tower. Hard to breach.
I'm gonna scout it out before
Oh
we
my-
get any closer.
Sorry, that is
Sound idea?
annoying.
Keep our distance. Work up a plan.
Oh my god.
Finally, the
There's so many things about this game.
to let the angels spread her wings and soar.
Alright. Now, thanks to Clyde, this camp, which is incredibly difficult to clear by itself, Clyde found a way to instantly clear it. However, I think I found a way to make that consistent. You actually have to scan the camp, and that ensures that the reason why all 3 objectives are cleared like that is because there's a line of red barrels kind of connecting each one to each other. So you're setting off a chain reaction. That's what's going on.
Fire and brimstone! They're reducing the pink eye sanctum to rubble! They swarm like flies!
There's only one way inside. Through there.
There. Well, that made that easy. Okay. And like I said about, there we go. Getting infinite reloads. But only on certain stages of this. Now we want to
blow it all up! Let those sand rats taste our fury!
Let's hope Pink Eye can hold her own until we find a way in.
There we go.
I see a way, but it's
And the only reason I get out is just to pick up the 2 extra shotgun shells. And get back into the car just to harpoon that guy because I don't want to deal with him. Everything works out.
Controls.
And the reason why I want the 2 extra shotgun shells is because I want to make sure that I have max shells for a top dog fight that we will soon be doing.
All clear.
Which that camp that we just cleared by sniping it and the top dog fight are the 2 quickest, easiest camps, most convenient camps for us to do to lower Pink Eye's threat to level 3.
Jessica.
I will be getting one more legend objective done here, and it involves these thundersticks. And hopefully I do it right without killing 2 people at the same time. Oh, come on. Okay.
best way to go! Yeah! Whack him!
There, that's 5. And we got a good bit of fury. Okay, we're not worried about that. We don't need that. I'm going to fill up my health and water right here. Just for safety. Health is fine. Oh, full. I forget it's a full water refill right here. That's okay though. But our health is fine. We're not gonna max it. So if we continue
See what's inside.
and clear the enemies in Pink Eye Stronghold. Darn! Ah. That's alright. Certain enemies that you actually don't want to deal with are knife-wielding enemies and armored-up enemies and the blue-painted enemies. All three are super annoying and just don't want to deal with them. Ah, crap.
Try not to break her.
That's alright, we're fine. Now we are making our way to the next camp. However, we are taking this route because there's a sniper tower that we want to destroy that helps us lower threat in Pink Eye's territory. This is a good time for donations. I'm not saying that enough. There's plenty of opportunity for donations, actually. Like, don't you worry about it.
Oh, you're not tangled with children the same.
We want to kill that sniper because he's kind of... Ow. In our way, in a negative way. Because we want to make our way through this camp. Ugh, and now there's... Come on, all of you. Yep, there you go. Jesus. Alright. Alright, everything's alright. Come on, over here. There you go. Walk away from the door. Alright, what we will do now is finally get the knuckles. Anything for extra damage. Okay, we pick this up. We want to hope that we get 2 more shotgun shells and not be hit by the sniper. There's actually 2 or 3 there that can hit you that we want to avoid. Alright, well I have 4 shells, but that's alright. We can make do with that. Oops. Okay, hopefully this goes good. Or not. All right. Now we need this gas can for the boss. Placed in the right location,
These lands will echo with
this gas can takes nearly half the boss's health. Oh my...
raggedy bands of man killer.
That's alright. Ow. Oh, come on. It showed up and then it went away. That did not go well at all. I still got the half damage with the explosion, but that's okay. No, I picked up 4 shotgun shells, but it only counted 3. Because I still had 1 in the barrel. And it only picked up 3 more. Alright. Ooh, I'll get some health back when I get the deep fryer. Because we need... Deep Fryer is our next location before Gastown. And Chum Bucket has a mission for us. And we need to complete 1 more Wasteland mission. And we need to complete 1 project for Deep Fryer, which we will be taking care of right now. Right after we pick up this fast travel spot. Again, we're not talking to Crow Dazzle, we're ignoring him. He's not important to us right now. But he is necessary for a mission later on. Which is also why we need the fully upgraded Speed Demon by the time we do that mission. There we go. Now this whole intro cutscene that we can't skip. Welcome to Deep Fryer. That's him sitting in his fiery throne. Talk to Chum Bucket. This is the magic wrench. Although we will be completing it, we will not be upgrading it, which we can do, but we're not. What the magic wrench is, it increases the efficiency at which Chum fixes up our vehicle. Oh my! Just get off the hill. Okay. Now we are not killing any of these guys. We're going to get through. Luckily for these camps though, any project that you want to complete, it's only one part. Oh, I took damage there. Oh. Just one, and I got a rock thrown at me. So it's just one part. We don't need to collect multiple parts. Unlike the strongholds in the other territories, where some projects you have to collect a minimum of 2, and I think a maximum of 4.
Then I will see my old things once more. Most of all,
But we will not be going back to Deep Fryers right away to build the part. Instead, we will carry on with the missions that we need to accomplish. Now, the man we are about to talk to is called the Outcrier. He is in charge of the races in Gastown, and we are going to convince him to let us into these races. Right now, I'm just checking my... Okay, we are good.
I'm gonna look around.
Wanted to check that real quick. We are good on our legend rank. We basically have it secured.
that twinkly bag of lard puts you in the races?
First he wants an errand run.
This is good news.
Now we are going to the location where Chum hid his tools
Do you know the place called the Underdog?
for us to complete the Magic Wrench mission.
How bad is it?
We all dream of the Underdome for its riches. Here it is. To go there is a last dance with death.
I'm getting the big chief.
Must juice ignite the lubes and vulcanized rubber runs the road. Oh please, Lord of Motion, stay our course.
Now what the Outcrier wants are lighties. Whoops. Basically Christmas lights. Oh, that's one way to do it.
Don't worry. No one coming back here. We corpse them all.
And where these Christmas lights are located is in a place called the Dunes. You'll learn more about the Dunes in a few minutes. But it's a very dangerous place that we really shouldn't be. So, Chum's mission is completed. And that's that. So now we're gonna make our way to the Dunes. A little bit of travel. So now's a good time for donations. Actually a really good time. I thought donations would be going on. In this area, there is a running convoy of 3 vehicles that we absolutely do not want to face. And they are specific only, unique only to this area.
No alternative.
And even if you try to capture the vehicles and turn them in, they actually don't count. Turn them in to build your car collection, which you can do in this game. You can collect nearly every enemy vehicle in the game. except for the ones in that
A
area.
man could go mad dreaming of it.
No detours. We follow this road or risk getting lost forever.
Now the nice thing about the dunes, after you
Up ahead.
The
after
tower.
you complete it,
Black beacon for those
um,
tales of doom.
it makes a convenient little fast travel spot.
Oh, that's fantastic. Like flying.
Which is really useful for one of the last missions in the game.
Looks like the Underdune was an airport.
So many awful
And we learned
tales
that the
about this
Underdune was an
place.
airport. This whole area is completely covered in sand.
Harpoon's ready, Saint. Oh, that mystical
go.
sphere. What manner of pagan temple once stood?
Now our speed is locked.
For the bulbs.
We can only travel so fast, and we do not have our boost available at this time. Which is honestly probably for the best. Because we do not want to be speeding through here, because we will not have control, and we will just be running into everything. That's fine.
Watching us.
Very dangerous, this first portion.
If we cannot lower that bridge, we will go no further.
Now if you have Thunderpoon ammo,
Stay here.
and you get the right angle, you can actually blow up this locked wheel to lower the bridge. However, it's incredibly inconsistent, and plus we get a ship back.
Quickly, they've seen us.
Let's get out.
So we just do this, and off we go. Other than the bombs that we already passed, there's no real danger for this portion. At least not until we are back on our feet.
So, the cavernous belly of the under.
Also, it is super easy to spin out and lose control in this area.
Oh, these murky hollows and holes. They were once filled with older worldly goods and treasure. Now empty.
We go deeper.
Holes and hollows
Until we
ready to
find what
stalk
we
you
can.
below like deadly bugs.
Easiest way to maintain control, know when to boost, and periodically let go of the acceleration.
Here too. Gotta keep on.
Real easy to lose control.
It never ends.
That's another time factor.
The bulbs.
Keeping control of your vehicle.
Oh, the ladies. We get 'em, Saint. We bring 'em back to the outcrying big bag in Gastown. We will.
Because you can lose so much time if you're just constantly spinning out of control.
Yeah, cries errand boys.
How much scrap do I? I'm pretty sure I don't need any more. That's okay. We'll find out with this. Gonna pick this up. Oh, we are fine. We are amazing. I say that and I pick up more scrap. This is planned. Besides getting our health back, eating one thing of maggots counts as a legend, which I should give a warning for next time. For anyone who's squeamish, if they didn't notice where those maggots came from, I'm not going to explain it.
Where are you running?
And now's a good time for donations.
It's just a bunch of mannequins. The store. Gotta be this way. Should be getting close now.
I have Max's upgrades. I have the car upgrades. Well,
Grab the balls
soon
and get
will
out.
have everything that I need. I think I'm pretty good on everything. I'm at level 7.
Enough twinkle toes.
When we see Griffa again, that will actually put us, because there's 2 more things that we can get that will put us at level 9.
Top guys.
We have a race coming up that puts us at 10. Oh, that didn't last long. God. You know what? Whatever. Get out of here. That was stupid. That was all stupid. Alright, now we make our escape. And we do want to be a little careful. Especially when... Oh my... Especially out there, it is actually possible to get your stealth stuck in the terrain. Alright. Again, we push through. We actually want to save our boost here. There we go. I swear to God. Okay. I'm not about to have my vehicle be totaled in the stupidest way. as soon as we're out, we are able to fast travel. We go to Deep Frya to build the project part that we need. We only need to build one, which is good. And then we're going to see Griffa for the second and final time. It can probably be argued that if you're doing well enough in the game, you probably don't need to see Griffa the second time. Despite the help that he does give us for upgrading our various abilities or things. Also, at the same time,
Once you had everything.
it's not a total time loss either. There we go. That's done. We go straight to Gastown and give the Outcrier his new shiny lighties. Now we have to wait until dialogue completes. We're in the races, but there's a driver and a shooter or a fighter, and we have to recruit one, which is what we're doing here. Now, the reason why I take this path is because there's a sniper tower on the way that's not out of our way that we can take care of real quick.
By all that is holy! Hurrah!
There we go. And that is right there.
You did it!
Now, by doing that, that puts my threat level at level 3. Just barely under. That is the last thing needed. But I find my particular route of doing this to be faster and more convenient, with everything kind of being on the way instead of going out of your way.
Racemaster Crotazzle rules here. Huh? You dare ruffle his feathers. He's the one to see about fighters. But beware, all come here to race, knowing they risk their hides. At the drop of a hat, these players are ready to dump.
Yeah, that's alright. We're looking for a fighter. Crodazzle tells us of a woman. Okay, our vehicle is built. We talk to her. She agrees, but she has a debt to pay. So we are going to clear that debt.
Tenderloins.
he agrees, so long as we do a race. But the speed demon is required for this race. So off we go. Okay. We are at 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 30 seconds. 40 seconds. Now I'm going to concentrate on this race. If I could get some moment of silence. I'm going to concentrate on this race. Wow, loading time is taking longer than usual. And there you go. Each of Max's rankings has 10 ranks. Oh, something happened.
Go for the red tank!
Okay, that was weird. Loading is not supposed to be that long. There we go. We want to be in front of these vehicles at the very start of the race. Otherwise, they're in our way and they're annoying. Until we can get them out of our way. Alright. Little sketchy. But we're doing alright. This right here, though, is the most dangerous portion because you really can't control. Not a lot of space to move around. Also, remember what I said about casually letting off the accelerator. Oh, we are doing this race so fast. Oopsie. There we go. Being able to complete that race with more than a minute of time on the clock, you did really good. You did really good. That's usually the best average. 104. Oh, I shouldn't have. Force a habit.
I've cleared Tenderloin's dead.
Well, I mean, that works. Okay, we talked to her. We don't want to travel right away. We want to wait a few seconds before we travel back to Gastown. Excuse me. And we want to increase our ammo belt, and we want to deal a little bit more damage. We have the extra scrap,
Not sure I get the
so
point of the fighter.
we get extra upgrades.
Tonight, we race!
Now this is tricky. Now what you want to do first, kind of line up
What we got?
that truck in front of us. Because as soon as the race starts, we want to fire a Thunderpoon. And we want to hit it 5 times. Perfect. That is how you do that. Alright. Now what they don't tell you is the fighter you have, you then have to fight them. Ow. It's okay, we want to draw her attack. Whoopsie. Come on. Come on. Alright. A little slow, but that's alright. Here we discover that Scrotus is alive. What happened to him earlier was we put a chainsaw through his head. Now it's an ornament. Look, we actually don't want that. Really? There. Where is he? Oh. Now how I'm able to... They never explain this. How I'm able to just stop the Fury meter from draining is on console, or at least on PS5 and PS4, you are able to press the PlayStation button, and that actually takes you out of combat, which is how in the very beginning I got credit for both a 15 and 20 hit combo. Because those two actually don't reset until you are out of combat.
The fox thief slithers out of hiding.
Now we want to lure him over here,
See what you have done. You took my
closer
car.
to the other
Your
melee
car.
weapon.
No. My car. My land. All is mine.
I think this alone reset our combo. which is also alright. Ow. Alright. Good enough. Just this area, we can't... Like that first area where you start out, you can't really walk fast. Strangely enough. Now we have stairs, so we are jumping over them to skip as many steps as we can, travel up here. Now you have to be up here to trigger the next dialogue. Continue the conversation. Here, we're not worried about skipping the steps. I've learned if you actually progress too far, you can kind of soft lock the game because it doesn't load the next area. So we just want to take our time, and if we have to, we will wait right here for the autosave. Now we can continue on, and this door, if we get here too early, will still be locked until the mission progress updates. And in which case, you will have to actually travel all the way back to that area where we waited for it to trigger, and that it will then be unlocked. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, I tried doing this the other day and I screwed it up, so I'm going to lure these enemies away from this entrance, grab this gas can, make our way to the other side. No, that's alright, I'm not worried about that. I wanted to get a little bit of fury, which I did. Good for us. Now let's move on. Now we're stealing that, but we have to kill all these guys down here first. Isn't that a shame? Okay.
What's happening? You useless maggots! What you waiting for?
It's a little annoying.
Get down and get out.
Alright, we can't just bring it down. It needs fuel. But it doesn't need a lot of fuel. In fact, as soon as we start filling it with gasoline, okay, we can immediately stop and start fueling. Didn't need to go that far, but I wanted to take less damage falling down from that. Okay, get rid of that. There we go. Now we can get out of here and we make our way to Deep Fry's. However, nice little thing with this. You can get this upgrade on your vehicle, although it's useless. But it also drains the fuel that you have in your tank. Just for this one occasion alone, though, we have infinite side burners. Normally, cars do not follow you. And yet somehow that guy managed to stick with me for all that time. This path is a little bit longer, but it's a lot safer. However, the intended path, if you get stuck with a bunch of enemies in their cars, they will stop you at nothing, and you're not having a good time. There we go. Two characters I failed to mention, Hope and Glory. Hope is a woman who helps us. Glory is her daughter.
Now that she's complete, we should focus on finishing the final touches. The angel beckons.
Huh.
Yeah, only a few tweaks now.
Yeah.
Two big fuel tanks to go in the back. You drive across the
Now,
side.
Max's iconic double-barrel shotgun
Part of the design. Where will
does
I
have
fit?
its
Too much
usefulness and its purpose.
Where do I fit? Saint?
However, the only real benefit it has is that it has
Answer me.
it's double-barreled, so you can fire 2 shells without reloading.
We risk
That's
too
it.
much. They're coming out here.
No one
There's no extra. You don't get extra damage. There's no armor piercing.
The sooner we find this old
Just
man
an
and
extra
Glory,
barrel
the
for
sooner
2 shots and quick reload time. The other shotgun, literally all the shotgun upgrades are far superior than the iconic double-barrel shotgun. Even the very next upgrade, because I think it's 25% extra damage. And every shotgun upgrade that you do get
back to the track.
just adds an extra barrel.
That must be it.
The Underdoom. We came here before and almost found our graves to tempt fate.
Ow.
To abandon gospel for luck. It is to beg for slaughter. Praise be. The gate
Oh,
is
come on,
locked up,
get-
and there's no way
You
for
get
us
in there. Get in there. My
Where they keep them?
Jesus. Jeebus.
in the gloom of their horrible tunnels, I'd wager.
I'm going alone. Wait here.
Um,
Keep alert.
Understood.
yeah, maybe I should have filled up on water. Okay.
This is falling apart.
There are enemies coming up. However, there's also another pile of maggots. I am going to get some health back without wasting my water. All in the name of safety. The safety game.
He's gone. Gotta go deeper if I want to find these things.
Also, sniper ammo. Don't need sniper ammo. Okay, these enemies, we get at an angle. There we go.
It's safe now, kid.
Alright, before I talk to the kid, unfortunately, in this game, these diglets, are kids.
Must keep looking for the child.
And that is what they're called.
So, it's
Not a good time to be a kid in this dystopian world. You don't even get a childhood. Okay.
Better keep looking.
We want to pick up this weapon because we will be needing it for the boss coming up. Grab this. Seriously? Now, certain points in the game, you're supposed to get so much ammo, so much specific ammo.
Child. What was that?
And then you get nothing, and it's just a bummer. Get up there. Alright, this spot is our little arena. We want to drop our weapon here.
Whole place caved in.
And we are going to be rescuing the girl who decided to hide out. Which is smart, but being in this area is still dangerous.
Through here.
Especially with cave-ins. Also, who holds a child this way? We are on 2 hours and 15 minutes.
You know how to
Coming
get out
up
of
on-
here? There must be.
For the record, yeah, for the record, the current record is 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds. So, that's fun.
Stay here.
I'll stay.
Alright. We want to kill him before we kill the other enemies because... Get off me. If we kill the boss before we kill the other enemies, more enemies will just spawn in. And we don't want that. That is not good.
Come on. That's our ride.
Please let us go.
We do, however, want to loot the body to get our shotgun shells back, because we will definitely be needing them. In the hopes that we accomplish a super quick strategy for the next fight. Get in the car. There we go. Now we make our way to Deep Freya.
You and me?
Yes.
Back to Mama?
Yes.
Now is a good time for donations. Driving this vehicle in particular is one of the worst vehicles in the game.
And he was friend to me. No, Daddy.
Super low handling.
Why's your mama stay behind?
Well, maybe a thin man could get out of the
You will lose control if you are going too fast.
That's smart. But why the underdue?
Mama had to
I
scratch
forgot,
him.
I think this is a drop kicker.
And when we came,
You actually have a unlimited amount of mines that you can drop.
Survive.
They want to take me.
Sit tight.
Thank you. These buzzard vehicles, as soon as you leave the airport, they don't, or they like avoiding the mines. And they're a little too good at it.
That's gas town. That's where Mama's at.
Gas town? Gas town safe?
No,
Why?
that's just the way it
The
is.
dialogue coming up next is like the one time, even though this is a non-canon game, but like the one time throughout the series where you understand, but at the same time you're kind of like, come on, Max. Okay, cool, red barrels. And level 5.
Are you going to stay with me and my mama?
No,
Fortunately though, at this point we don't care about our legend rank.
You can be father.
We just need to be Gas Guzzler, that's it.
No.
And we can complete the game.
I travel alone.
Let's see if I can nail this shortcut again.
Here we are. We made it.
There we go. I did it.
Where is it?
Here we learn that Chumbucket took the vehicle and went back to his hideout. So we follow him back to his hideout.
Never should have trusted the hunchback. Too close now.
Oh my... I hate this vehicle.
Never trust no one.
It's better than the drop kicker we were just driving, but only because it's faster. And you can boost. Now here we are locked, we can't run. Now we can run. Excuse me. Now we want to get close.
Final touches. Always added by the finest artiste. Oh, and there's a surprise for you. I'll tell you, this blade peels away the first layer of your skin.
What are you talking about? What's the diamond?
We kill with stun gun.
Yeah. Come over here.
Hurry up, you piss bug.
Come on. What we want to do, what we're trying to do, is get him lined up with one of his minions.
Why did he have to ask me?
Oh my... Thank you. Oh my god, that took a little longer than it should have. Like, I had him.
But I took it upon myself to bring her
Alright, this is
back
the
to
only
her
time we get to
birthplace.
do this. Skipping dialogue.
My angel, the magnum of
You stole it.
righteous.
Okay,
It
I
was
messed that
not,
part up.
I confess. But what could this lonely acolyte do? What could I possibly do? You meant to take her from me. You meant to plant your petrol tanks back here.
So,
Where
There
would
we go.
Bucket be? What's my place?
Here we go. Now we're going back to Jeets to refill our ammo. It's a quick pit stop. Now we make our way to Deep Fryer. Which is why we all use this fast travel point again. Because it is the closest distance to Deep Fryer. As well as the most convenient. Because traveling from Gastown to Deep Fryer just takes
Please.
a little longer.
No, Safe. Not back here. Please, Safe. Let's go somewhere else. Anywhere. There's nothing for us here.
Go.
Please.
Now we learned of the horrors that was done to Hope and Glory. Oh, that was not cool. That was not cool. I hit the boost on accident.
Scrotus. I will have his blood. The blood bag upside down.
Oh my god!
He called himself Scab. Was a war boy.
Well, nothing I can do about it
Was
now.
with
Scrotus. He said so. Oh, yeah, he'll and he will tell me.
This dialogue's... Being able to skip dialogue is the best thing in this game. Unless it's required to actually listen to before your fast travel. Which, as it stands, every piece of dialogue would greatly benefit if it was completely skippable. Which there is a bug that you can get randomly that completely ignores the dialogue. Like it feels like
And your shadow has grown.
like it just completely skips over all dialogue.
There he is! Oh, he's big, Saint. Are you sure about this? Now, grinding.
Paint my name in their blood. Paint my name.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna actually deal with them. We actually just want to get as far ahead of it as we can, because we are going to be sniping them.
Do it. The only thing you know how. Kill.
However, I probably could have spent a little bit more time dealing with little damage I could, especially the up armored vehicles, or the second level armored vehicles.
Like he took ours. Do it.
Because see, now we're too far ahead.
Kill. Kill him.
Until death. Until death.
I did horrible. It's like I didn't even do anything.
Here's a chance! Some big pad armor on these small ones, huh?
This fight is just so much longer now. Should have been more patient with the snipes.
One final stroke!
Oh my.
Let him walk.
Not in any run should it ever take this long. But this is so disappointing. 2 hours 33 minutes, by the way. By the way, if the convoy does outpace you, it's an automatic game over.
Expose him and stick him.
Sure, burning tire under the car. Okay, I don't know what happened to it. But now I can focus on the Land Rover. My God.
Fuel tanks on the sides. A weak spot if ever there was one. There, there. I got the main tanks.
Now I can blow it up, but my car is too weak that I don't want to. Damage it beyond what's necessary. There we go. Time's coming up soon. By the way, let this be a lesson to never handle a semi in a car. That is just stupid. Now we go over here. Now we want to lure him to attacking us.
Thunder. Bring the thunder.
That might not be enough.
Face of the earth.
My turn. I decide who lives and dies.
Dexter, stop! Break his bones!
Time. Alright, that's 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 50 seconds. Well over the time I can do better than that. But this game, man. I don't know, I think I had one death. One or two. Lost some time with talking to Jeet. How did I manage the record that I did? I have no clue. I have ran the game before, just like after I got the record, and like very solid. I could do this in under 2.5 hours, like no problem. I don't know why this took me so much longer. Anyway, well, I completed it. This might not be accepted anyway, but hopefully, I talk nothing about the story. Well, anyway, thank you GDQ for viewing, for considering